Hi again. It's Vanna. I'm going to do a new series on a book I wrote last year because I was really struggling with chaos in my house. I had a really hard time. I guess because we had moved and my house was chaotic. I mean, unorganized, such a mess. I got so overwhelmed. I couldn't deal with it. And every time I would try to do something or straighten, organize a closet, organize something, I shut down. And it was just overwhelming me too much. And I think probably part of my age, it just really overwhelmed me. And I wanted to share this book with you guys to just kind of tell you how I got through it. And I did, of course, do my research on it. And these techniques and some of these things really, really helped me. And I got my house organized. I really tried to just get rid of everything that was it was cluttering my mind, and it was cluttering my house, and it was just cluttering my whole life. And so here is the book that I had written, and I like cartoons. so the book has a lot of cartoon pictures in it. And so I wanted to show this to you, kind of just do a little introduction video and just show you and tell you a little bit about what I went through. It was bad. It was getting bad. I was really struggling, and I mean, I had one room, and it's my craft room, but it was my office also, and it had a little trail in that room to go to my desk, and it's so piled up, and I have 2 closets in that room, piled up with stuff, crafts. Projects I never finished, papers, because again, I love to craft, and I would find something new I'd like to try. Well, then I go buy the stuff for it, and then, I never did finish all of it. And so because I love to make things and I love to try new things. And I had my paint, I've got the sewing area, I've got my paper products, I do fiber art. I spin wool. That was something I took years and years ago. I really enjoyed making yarn. And I do a lot of quilling that's the paper art. I do quilling. And it's, again, y'all know, if I'm in the mood. So if I'm in the mood, I'll paint, and then I'll get out of that mood for a period of time, and I won't touch it for, 6 months. So all of these things were in that room. Bookshelves, just boxes. And then, my husband and I have been married a long time, and we were bad about not throwing anything away. We kept everything. And we're not hoarders, but you almost think we were, though. But, we have a couple buildings, full of stuff, and we just never got rid of it. And of course, I never threw any of my kids' stuff away, as far as their crafts and get the things they give me when they were little, like Mother's Day things they made in school. I mean, that's my treasure, and I would never throw that away. So I have that displayed. I have the little things they made me and stuff in a little cabinet that I can look at, So that's my treasures right there. But then it was getting so bad. I have test papers and book reports from the kids when they were in 2nd grade. My oldest daughter is 41, and I kept all her dresses. Now I did give those dresses to the granddaughters wore some of the dresses, but anything sentimental. Oh, I could never part with it. And so when I was looking through it, and I saw the test papers and all the little daily things they did when they were in 1st and 2nd grade and 4th grade, and I'm like, okay, I really have a serious problem here. I was like, I have got to let some of this stuff go. And so I just felt like my whole life was just in chaos. And so I decided, I can't be the only one. And I know there's other books out there too, but this was my journey. And I would hope that it would help, someone else. Because again, you get so overwhelmed. I really, really had to just take it. We're talking baby steps, just a baby step at a time, because I would get so overwhelmed. And I got, my granddaughter helping me some. I had a couple friends that were helping me. But then there was days, I had to do it by myself. I had to, my husband helped some too. But you're the ones you got to decide if you're going to let it go or keep it, and what you're going to do with it. So it's big decisions, because a lot of these things are personal and memories, and It's very, very hard to let go. And I've watched some of these hoarder movies, and not movies, but shows. I'm like, oh my God. I only had one room that had the little trail, and I didn't have food in it. The rest of my house was clean. Now, it might have been a little pile, I needed to organize it, but it wasn't dirty or junky, It just needed organization, and I did need to throw some things away. But I'm talking about, keeping my children's stuff and when, knowing when to let go and what to let go. That it is a big, big journey. And it takes you a while to get through that, because again, if you're busy and you're working and you're having to take that extra time to organize and get this chaos under control, and that's so stressful. And so it's a process, and so that's why I wrote the book, because I've got charts in there. I've got I think there's about 8 chapters in it that's just going through different scenarios, and then just helping you through the seasons and daily tasks and weekly tasks, and it's a really good book, and so I wanted to share that with you. So let's get on this adventure together. If you have clutter you're trying to get out of your life and out of your house, and to get some peace of mind, because that finally gave me some peace of mind to get organized and get everything, back in control, because you really kind of feel out of control. And I'm helping a friend right now work on hers, and she says it's like breathing again, and that's the way I felt. I felt like I could catch my breath again. I could breathe again. You don't feel like everything's just closing in on you. You can walk in a room and it's open, and it's clean, and there's air to breathe in it. And so that's what I've been trying to help her do as well. So anyway, I hope you will go through the series with me, and we'll do this together. So please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.